Yeehaw, it's YouTube Saturday at CA&J Farm. We're a educational medicinal herb, cut flower, egg, and music farm here in beautiful Matthews County, Virginia. And anyway, the sun just came out. It has been such a nasty day, and high winds and heavy rain, and I'm afraid it messed up the Daffodil Festival down in Gloucester Main Street today. I heard they're just going to do tomorrow because the high winds would have been blowing everybody's tents down the road, that's for sure. I think it messed up a few things today, but we've really had some extreme weather lately, it seems like. Haven't had much snow and ice this winter, but lots of wind. That I'm always just glad the porta pot doesn't blow over. That's always so dramatic. Anyway, we have just been so busy here. I'm sorry I've been off of YouTube for a couple of weeks here. It's been hard to find a good day. Plus, I had like something stung my right eye. I always stick my face in places pruning stuff, and something stung it, and my whole eye was swollen shut for a while, and then I was all like scabby from it healing and stuff. So anyway, I'm better now. But it really didn't encourage me to get on YouTube, that's for sure. Anyway, we are just busy working here. I'm just going to show you around a little bit. We're just busy working here like crazy. CA cut off the tops of two of my tables there because we're really needing to replace them. I'm hoping the Kiwanis will come over here and have that as a project. And them and a bunch of kids will build me some new plant tables because I sure need them. We've got a lot of seedlings started, and so we're going to be putting them there. And right here, Dustin and Brenda and Blair helped us get ready for, we're going to be planting cut flowers in here. You can see over there in the distance our elephant garlic's growing, and everything's, you know, filling in. It's spring at a farm, and there's so much pollen on the solar panels. I think the rain washed them off, though. That's good. But everything's looking real pretty and starting to green up. The mountain mint is starting to grow over here, and that'll just be beautiful when it blooms. It'll get to be about waist high, maybe even a little higher, and it'll be all bloomed out and full of pollinators. Right now you can pick it and just eat it. It's so minty. It's a great mint. My quince is blooming and my witch hazel over there. Anyway, we're just getting everything ready here. Of course, everything's soaking wet now. This lavender here, I trimmed it back, and it's an old lavender, but it loves being in this pot. I'm going to throw some fish emulsion fertilizer down in there to feed it a little bit. But as long as it likes it and comes back, I'm going to leave it alone. I find lavender to be kind of tricky, and it kind of messes you up. You know, if you find a place where lavender likes, leave it there and enjoy it while you can. Because yeah, I do. I find lavender tricky. But I'm so happy the way things are looking, and we were open today, but of course we haven't had anybody. It's been such a stormy day. There's a pretty drift rose. You know, it's funny, location is so important. I had this drift rose. It's in an old recycled tire that somebody made into a pot. It's pretty cool looking, and I've had this for years down by the road, but it didn't seem like it was doing very well, and so I moved it here where we're always going by and everything, and it's probably getting more water. That's what CA said. He says he thinks we watered it more. Now it's down here. Kind of got forgotten when it was down by the road. But it's looking pretty good. We still need to do a lot of raking and everything. We've got a lot coming up here at the farm. We have 3 programs this next week. We're doing a 4-H camp on Tuesday, and then we're doing Virginia State University is coming here for a program on Thursday. Ancestral Kitchen. We're going to be creating a lot of things, doing a wild salad, making some elderberry syrup, and fermenting some garlic and things like that. Real excited about being part of their small farm program. So I'm really excited about that. And looks like the weather looks good this week. And then Saturday's going to be our Let's Farm Day. And that's going to be a day of us meeting with people, showing them how to grow their food, grow their herbs, and grow healthy. We have a lot of pines here, and the pollen has just been something. I'm hoping the rain has washed them down a little bit. Yes, the other day it was like a cloud of pollen was blowing everywhere. Pine pollen is really good for a man's testosterone, and it's amazing. It's full of, I think, DHEA. Let me see. I've got that down here somewhere. Yeah. Pine pollen contains DHEA, which is a precursor to testosterone, and it increases a man's testosterone, is what my notes say. And then it talks about it helps with the prostate too. The glutamic acid contained in pine pollen and more than 20 kinds of amino acids can improve the blood circulation of prostate tissue, reduce edema, and relieve urethral constriction caused by enlarged prostates. So that sounds like a good thing. I know some men do come and buy pine pollen from me. Somebody just came like last week and bought some pine pollen. I think you can just, sprinkle it on food. You can put it in a tea, anything like that. Anyway, we're busy here getting ready for programs, and because it's so good to have programs back. They pretty much stopped during the COVID, and that's our main thing, is teaching people, how to live simple, how to live natural, how to live by the earth. And so glad to be back to doing that. And we're getting ready for the Herbalist Course, and I think we've got 13 in there now. We normally go with 15, but we'll do what we can. But anyway, if anybody else is interested, contact me. It's still in person here at the herb farm. What better place to take an herbalist course than at a herb farm? Anyway, you be well, and I'll try not to be absent very long. I'll see you again soon.